Alright, Igbo people, depending on your time zone and your location. That's about the 28th day of May 2025. Obasi MAZI NNAMDI Kanu's case versus the Federal Republic of Nigeria get resumed fully back in a court today in Abuja. So Unonanya from the screen, 6 days ago, that's now Barrister Aloy Ejimako made it known to the general public via his Twitter handle that the case was adjourned to 28, 29, and then the 6th, the 16th, 18, and 19 of June 2025. So Tataka the case get resumed. What is actually going to happen in court today? I think the continuation of the cross-examination and some other proceedings get made on a court today. So I'll still bring you guys updates on what will unfold today in a court. In few minutes from now, MAZI NNAMDI Kanu and legal team here, and then the prosecution team will in a court for the continuation of the trial today. So in few hours to come, I'll still do an update with the proceedings get do properly. I'll still bring you guys an update on what BIAFRANS and the general public should expect today. So meanwhile, unonanya from how the proceedings has been going, una feel that now a lot has been happening. The defendant team, that's the legal team MAZI NNAMDI Kanu, has been going through the cross-examination. I mean, trying to ask those who came to testify against MAZI NNAMDI Kanu some interactive questions. But the answers anyway of recently have been, I don't know my lord, I'm not aware my lord, I don't know my lord, and all that. So I got today. I don't know again some things that would happen today. I will still bring you guys update later in few minutes from now. So meanwhile, there was a video from 191 Igbo Area TV. In this particular video, nga like it set load down watch here. How this MAZI NNAMDI Kanu's case began right from 2015 and how we all came to be in where we are today. How we all came here today, how we all arrived at this particular point today. So watch out the video. If one more drop one opinion in the comment section after watching the video. The video when does one need the for the updates. So in few hours from now, and you will take more details on what is happening right inside the court. So watch out the rest of the video, guys. I'll be right back.
NNAMDI Kanu's trial, justice or persecution? What you need to know. My people, it's been almost 10 years. And NNAMDI Kanu is still on trial. Is this really about justice, or is it something else? Let's talk about it today. In 2015, NNAMDI Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, was first arrested in Nigeria. He was later granted bail in 2017, after spending 18 months in prison. But before the trial could finish, something happened. In 2017, the Nigerian army invaded his family home in Umuahia. Many of his followers died. Kanu escaped.
Look at another residence of NNAMDI Kanu. Look at the glasses. Everything was torn up to the freedom fighters. Look at it. Look at what they did to us, people that has no gun, no knife, just that they say that they want to go on their own. They want to be on their own. Look at what has been done to them. Look at it. Look at everything. Look at these are the blood of a human being. Look at the blood. Look at the blood of a human being. Look at the blood. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Look at the blood. Look at everything that happened. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. These are the blood. These are the blood. This is a bullet. Also, this is a bullet. Also, why? Look at the resident. Look at the resident. Look at the resident. We have a dog. We have a dog here. They shot at the dog. Look at. And wow. Just look at this. How they destroyed everything. Look at it. Look at everything and relax. Just look at everything.
Supreme Court said I did not jump bail.
My home was invaded. They came to kill me and I survived. They came to Kenya to kidnap me, brought me back to this country and seeking to try me, which the law says cannot happen. You cannot violate a treaty that Nigeria entered into and then hope to stand on that illegality to conduct a trial. Is not done anywhere in the world. And happened in my case. Nobody had, there's no exception. No exception whatsoever. That's what the law says. Section 12 of the Constitution, what does it say? Any treaty ratified by Nigeria becomes law. It's law. You cannot change it. It doesn't matter what they do. All this shenanigans is just pure rubbish.
Then in 2021, he was arrested again, this time in Kenya, and brought back to Nigeria secretly. Since then, he has been in the custody of the DSS. Kanu is facing 7 serious charges, like terrorism and treason. The trial has moved from one judge to another. In fact, 4 judges have handled the case already. Now Justice James Omotosho is in charge. He's tired of the delays. He just gave the federal government 6 days to finish their case. May 28, 29, June 6, 16, 18, and 19. But there's more to this story. The DSS told the court that ESN, which Kanu started, is an illegal group, but the same DSS says Emoticon, the security group in the Southwest, is okay. Why the difference? Emoticon is supported by the state houses of assembly in Yoruba states. But ESN is not backed by any law, they say. So, my people, why is a security group in the Southwest legal? But one in the Southeast is called a terrorist group? Same country, different rules. Kanu's lawyers are fighting back. They brought videos and reports to court, like the Lagos NSARS panel report. They want to prove that Kanu did not cause the violence during NSARS, and that he was only speaking up because government failed to protect the people. One video showed DSS Director General saying, communities must defend themselves.
Speaking seriously about the practical approach to mobilizing to curb insecurity. As a matter of fact, the former head of state, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, said, and I quote, if we want to stop or curb this terrorism, we shall emulate the Azari example. And the people of Bogoro and some part of Tafawa Balewa, where the Sayawas are, rose up on one occasion. They knew their terrain better, climbed onto trees and mountains. And when the invaders came, they did not only repel them, they seized their weapons. And since then, you can attest to it that you hardly hear about Tafawa Balewa again. What I'm trying to say, the practical approach to mobilizing people, is that you have to get everyone involved. You do not expect the Nigerian Army, police, DSS, to protect every Nigerian or every community. It is not going to work. And that is the layer we have to start thinking about. How can you create first line of defense? The military, police, and other security agencies are to deal with the bigger ones, the organized ones. But it is impossible for us to deploy to every community in the country. It is unimaginable that any security agencies that has the resources to do it. So as we live here, we all belong to one community or the other. What we have to start experimenting is how we can make the community to prepare first, if the first line of defense for us.
Governor Hope Uzodinma also said ESN was not behind some killings. Even General Danjuma said, "Don't depend on the army. Defend yourselves." My people, let's ask ourselves, If the Court of Appeal already told the government to release Kanu in 2022, why is he still in jail? If 8 charges were dropped, why is the government still pushing the case? And if other regions have local security forces, why is only the Southeast punished for the same thing? Some people say Kanu is a freedom fighter. Others call him a troublemaker. But many agree. 10 years is too long for one trial, and justice delayed is justice denied. Now, the court has given the federal government until June 19th to close their case. We will be watching. We will be reporting. And we will not be silent. What do you think? Is Nnamdi Kanu being treated fairly? Is there justice in Nigeria's courts? Should ESN be legal like a motorcon? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. We speak truth. We defend justice. We stand with our people.